So recently, MotorMartin had the absolute pleasure in spending a weekend with Volkswagen Scirocco R-Line Black Edition, and quite frankly, this is a stunning car. If we look at the styling that Volkswagen saw fit to adorn their latest Scirocco with, and how, in MotorMartin's opinion, the end result is a particular triumph for both old and new fans of the iconic Scirocco name, in fact highlighted in this film, especially when you have a look around the car itself. As previously discussed on MotorMartin.com, I was fortunate to have a chat with the ever-lovely Karen from the Swansway Group, a large multi-franchise operation based in Crewe, who can be found on 01270 419 061, when they rung recently with the offer of the R-Line Black Edition, and it would have been extremely rude and remiss to say no, wouldn't it? Stepping into the Scirocco, the first thing you notice is how far you have to lower yourself down into the sporty leather driving seat. It feels like you're sitting on the floor of the Volkswagen, and reminded MotorMartin very much of getting into a late Mark III Capri from back in the day. Now, this is by no means a criticism, merely an example of the sporting driving position that the Scirocco places you into. It's a seating position unlike other hot hatches, which can't always disguise their more humdrum origins, and it gives you a real sense of purpose from the moment you relax into the sporty heated leather seat and begin to make yourself comfortable. Dominating your eye line is the positioning of the three dials above the centre console, angled toward the driver, the most important of which is the turbo boost. That's right, turbo boost. Now, I don't know if it's MotorMartin's 1980s Essex upbringing, but placing a turbo dial in a car instantly, and let's be honest, without any argument, makes that car much, much better and much, much faster. And make no mistake, as previously discussed on www.motormartin.com, this is a gorgeous standout sports car with styling set to match. With the Scirocco representing the best that Volkswagen have to offer, the feel and quality of the interior is beyond reproach. The steering and seats are infinitely adjustable, while everything that you touch or press has a reassuring solidity with carefully chosen materials and lighting that creates a quite superior ambience. The result of this careful attention to the details makes this a very comfortable and special place to spend time in, and in MotorMartin's opinion, this really does set the benchmark for car interiors that is going to be very hard to beat. Superb indeed. The technology that Volkswagen have designed into the Scirocco is equally impressive, including, as it does, dual-zone climate control, heated leather seats, parking sensors, front and rear, ultrasonic audible with audio volume reduction when activated, optical parking display via the vehicle's audio systems, blah 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 blah. Let's just say, it's got everything you could possibly need. And let's not forget, this is 2017 after all. There's even an eco mode, as with all DSG engines, and it has automatic driving lights, which MotorMartin still thinks are a brilliant idea. So, it's full of everything that you could possibly need. But it's the driving experience over everything else that defines this most sporting of Volkswagen. After all, there are already enough cars out there on the forecourts of this green and pleasant land of ours whose looks promise so much but ultimately fail to deliver. Something that the Scirocco certainly has no reason to worry about. Rather than spend the weekend pottering between everyday family jobs, the supermarket, swimming lessons and such like, tasks that the Scirocco is supremely capable of undertaking with complete comfort and efficiency, but that's not what you want to hear about. I think that it's safe to say that this is a car that offers something more, a sense of purpose that envelopes you the moment you close the driver's door and switch on the engine. With that in mind, a drive to the superb driving roads and scenery of Anglesey, North Wales seemed like a true test of the VW's capabilities, and, let's be honest, a fantastic day out for MotorMartin as well. Heading out from Bradford on the M62, a quite tedious road it has to be said, you can hit 70 miles an hour and just sit there for hour upon hour. This Volkswagen proves itself to be an extremely comfortable and efficient motorway cruiser. In fact, MotorMartin would question why you would need to look anywhere else if you regularly travel further afield and wish to do so in a sporting yet practical fashion. Suspension that delivers a superb ride means that the miles pass easily by, allowing you the time to appreciate the delivery from the 2-litre TDI 150 horsepower engine with its DSG gearbox. As with most diesel power plants, the torque available, 251 pounds per foot at 1750 RPM, provides a distinctive shove in the back when you put your foot down, as the Scirocco delivers so low down in the rev range. and it's this performance that becomes quite so addictive once the incredible driving roads of North Wales and Anglesey come into view. The 6-speed automatic DSG gearbox allows the Volkswagen to decide upon the optimum gear selection for any given situation, a job that the electronic brain does really rather well, and yet, for those wanting to be more in control when the tarmac stretches out into the distance, the flappy paddles behind the steering wheel allow for manual selection and a deeper and perhaps more involved connection with the driving experience. The technology works brilliantly, allowing the driver to exploit that torque and get the drive necessary to connect the bends into one seamless and flowing blend of straights and corners. Volkswagen design department clearly have strong links with their all-conquering motorsport program, as directly or indirectly the Volkswagen's commitment to winning is clearly threaded throughout the research and development that took place, bringing all their ideas to fruition. The way that you can place the car exactly where you want it to be on the road is almost subliminal. Think of the action, and before you know it, the Volkswagen is ready for more. It's as if it's working on a whole new level, a tier above its direct competition. It really is that impressive. And upon Anglesey's deserted, twisting roads, I'll let you make up your own mind. Suffice to say, I really didn't want to give this one back to Swansway. So thanks again, Karen, and thanks again to the Swansway group. A really fantastic motoring experience.